subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Hey, I wanted to say, did you see that new documentary that Paramount got coming out with LL Cool J?
Well, no, what's it about?
It's about hip hop, and it's called Hip Hop Was Born Here. And when you watch the trailer, the first 5 words, I kid you not, like it damn near say, soon as you click on the trailer, you gonna hear, oh, this is where DJ Cool Hurt was playing on something. I'm like, what the hell? And guess what? They got Fat Joe in it.
Oh God, oh Lord.
Man, bro, you gotta check it out. I thought I tagged you in it, but they just dropped it. It say 1 day, so I think they dropped it yesterday. You know, it's past 12 o'clock, so but they just dropped it, man. And yeah, man. So they most definitely.
What platform is it on?
Oh, it's on Paramount. It's on Paramount. They said it's gonna be streaming July 22nd. I'm gonna go on there and I'm gonna tag your name in it. But like, man, by the way, how the trailer was going, it's a hit piece on microphone check. That's no doubt about it.
Man,
Yeah, it ain't no coincidence, bro. But yeah, check
check
that
it
out,
out, man.
Quack.
Thank you so much. I gotta look at the trailer. Yeah, these people, they were pissed at microphone check because we hit their ass with the truth. Man, we hit them with the truth. Magabo, what's up, Magabo? Magabo, what's up, man? I heard you back there chewing on some sunflower seeds or something. Magabo, unmute your microphone, brother. I heard you back there chewing on something, Mugabo. Hop on back in here. All right, let's get Semitic Truth while we're waiting on Magabo. Semitic Truth, what's up, Semitic Truth?
Yo, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, Semitic Truth. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
What's on your mind?
Nah, I'm just like, I understand what you're saying about like some of us Africans that are like, tethering on and like kissing up to the white supremacists. I understand what your perspective.
You from, by the way?
I was born in America, but I'm Ethiopian.
Okay, there you go. Go ahead.
No, but I just wanted to say, like, I feel like there's like a connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially particularly with like Ethiopians, like Battle of Ottawa, we put work on those white supremacists. You feel like FBAs,
Mm-hmm.
Ethiopians, we have that connection, is that fair to say?
I mean, no, we have connections with a lot of people, man, because again, we lined up all around this country to go help Ethiopia get Italy off your bumper back in the 1930s and 40s. So
Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah, no, and definitely there's a level of respect, right? Like there's like I can't what's his name, like something Robinson? I can't remember his
Charles
name.
Robinson. Yeah, Charles Robinson.
Charles Robinson. Yeah, he helped with the Air Force and stuff like that and fight these goddamn Italians.
John Robinson, John C. Robinson. Yeah, John. But yeah,
John C. Robinson.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've always had a respect for people's cultures, and we will always want to extend ourselves to help people in different movements. And we just ask the same. We ask people to give us the same respect, give us the same honor, respect our lineage, respect the culture, and then act as an ally. That's all.
No, and the thing is, like, I definitely understand your perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. What gets me is like how someone could come to America and like look down on you guys, like as Black Americans, like look at you guys as like stereotype you guys as like you guys are criminals and this and that. It's like when they come from like countries where there's like war torn and it's like these people are like scammers and etc. It like I understand your perspective when you say that. Like I understand sometimes you have me like crying, right? Like sometimes when you roast these like tethers, like it has me like I'm in tears, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're hilarious.
Yeah.
But like honestly, it's just like I'm just giving you my perspective as a like an African that's born in America, and like sometimes people come here and they just kiss ass because like I work in corporate America, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've worked in like networking, cybersecurity, and it's like some of these Africans, they kiss ass. Like you're not lying. Like aside from all the trolling and like shit talking, it's like you are right. These people do kiss ass. They do kiss ass to white people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's like sometimes, especially like I'm not trying to pick on anybody, especially like Nigerians specifically. Like I'm not trying to like pick on anybody. Nigerians specifically, they really kiss up to white people. That's just me, my perspective. And then the Somalis, they kiss up to Arabs. Those two people are the biggest ass kissers, in my opinion, right? Just in my humble opinion, right?
Okay. Well, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but excuse me. But yeah, I just have a zero tolerance um for any disrespect of foundational Black Americans from people um who come from third world countries, or and not just third world countries, any damn where. Look, I have a zero tolerance for that. So I just decided somebody's gonna have to put their damn foot down because it people just got way too comfortable coming over here trying to denigrate us, especially you're coming from third world countries, you're coming from places where you failed. And me understanding history and me traveling, going to some of these places, I'm like, wait a minute. None of these people are at liberty to say anything about us. And that's what I wanted to give y'all. I wanted to give that game to you. Nobody's at liberty to tell us anything negative about ourselves. When they get here, the fact that they're over here means there's some failure happened somewhere, and you failed because it just wasn't popping where you were. And nobody's going to sit here and start denigrating us while they capitalize and eat off of us. That ain't going to, I said enough of that shit. And I stood on that and still stand on it. I get criticized in the media. No, that's just what it is. This is the new norm. Somebody's gonna have to defend the damn lineage. I'm like, I'll do the shit my goddamn self if that's the case. I'm glad everybody else is on board now. That's good. But I'd be the only one out here doing it. If that's what it takes, I'm not gonna be disrespected, nor will our lineage be disrespected. We've done too damn much. We done sat here and built the whole foundation of this damn country. Nobody would be able to come over and eat and live good if it weren't for foundational Black Americans. And we done sacrificed too much and we still didn't get our compensation and we've done all this, and then people come over and then start talking about what we shouldn't get as foundational Black Americans. Hell no. No, no, no. We have to check disrespect. You understand? Disrespect has to be checked at all costs. Disrespect is a form of cultural parasitism. Yeah, people come over here with stereotypes. You're not going to come over here with stereotypes about us when we're the ones combating the stereotypes about you. The white supremacists, they got stereotypes about you guys in these third world countries, but we still show you certain levels of respect and dignity. You understand? And we challenge the white supremacists perpetuating stereotypes. We challenge that. Now, if there's some criticism of the culture there, that can be that's an in-house type of thing. We can discuss that among each other as non-white people. What we don't do, we don't sit with the white supremacists criticizing other non-white cultures like that. Whereas the tether class, they do. They get right along with the white supremacists and start mirroring their talking points about us. See, that's a problem. You see, and like I said, we paved the way for immigration rights. That was the foundation of Black American movement. Yeah. So yeah, we don't play that game. Yeah, so we made sure there was some straightening going on. All right, let's get Red Wand. Let's get him in here. Red Wand. I think he's Ethiopian, right? Red Wand, are you Ethiopian?
Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. You called the other day, right?
Yeah, I called you so many days. I don't remember so many days, brother.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I have a question for you. You previously said there were like native black tribes in the America before Columbus. So where are they? Where are those people right now? Like, do they still exist here, or what?
Yeah, they exist. Of course they exist. They just blended in and it just got reclassified. That's it. They got reclassified as Negro. And they had an ethnogenesis and became foundational Black Americans. It's us. All right?
Oh, so they assimilated to the other like the black people who were enslaved in the America. Like,
Yeah,
do they? Uh,
they enslaved them. Yeah, they were enslaved too. Some of those native Black tribes, they enslaved them and just
so
reclassified them as Negro.
so what's the proof? Like, do you have any evidence, like archaeological evidence or writing or something? Like,
Well,
what's the evidence?
look at
What's the source? God, I can look at it. You know.
laws. Go look up some of the laws in Virginia where they talk about who can be enslaved. Go back to the 1600s. Google some of the Virginia laws, South Carolina laws, 16, 1700s. And they said who could be enslaved and who couldn't. Who couldn't be enslaved, according to these documents, were white Christians. White Christians could not be enslaved. But they said that Negroes, Moors, or Indians could be enslaved. So, what do you think happened to those Indian slaves? What do you think happened to them?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they got reclassified. They just start calling them all Negroes. See, they would use different words for black people or dark skinned people, like Moor, um, Negro, colored, black, a lot of times Indian. And then when you're on the plantation, they just threw Negro on you. So that's what happens. A lot of natives were reclassified as Negro. And there's a great book by my brother Chase McGee called, he has a few books. One book is called The 19 White Men Who Said That There Were Black People in America Before Columbus. And he has a book breaking down the white explorers who said they saw black people over here. They saw black tribes over here. People like Pizarro, some people with Columbus, Balboa, a lot of these people, Pickfetta, they saw black Aboriginal people here. So this has been very well documented. There's another book by a white man. I can give the white people so that people won't say, oh, that's Afrocentric and all that. Von Wutnow, Alexander von Wutnow has a book showing these figurines from thousands of years ago of black people in the Americas. You have Leo Warner, another white man who talks about the black Aboriginal tribes who was here. So it's a lot of them. Constantine Rafinesque, he was an early anthropologist in America. I think he came over here from France, but this was in the mid 1800s. In his writings, he talks about America was populated by a bunch of wild Negro tribes. So I'm just giving you some scholarship that you can look up. So it's very well documented. So there were
Yeah.
black Aboriginals.
Uh, th-
Go ahead.
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. One final question. How do you see Jesse Lee Peterson? You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, what? Why did he faint? I saw him faint. What was that about?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'm talking about his show. How do you see that? Like his ideology. That's what I'm talking
Oh no,
about.
he's a Sambo. I mean, he's a big time Sambo. But yeah, yeah, I know Jesse. I've done his show. He's been in one of my movies before. So yeah, he's a true to the game Sambo. So yeah, that's what it is. So he-
But he said some good stuff though. Some of the things he says is
really
good too, right?
like what?
Like encouraging, like family values, stuff like that. You know, fathers and so on. You know.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a given. Yeah, we got family values. So
No, no, I think everybody gets, but I'm talking about like some of the points he mentioned is also I'm saying like it's also good. You know.
okay, like what? I mean, like what? What about family values? What about it?
Like he said there should be like two parents at home. Like he said like we have to encourage those kind of culture, you know. Like he said he said like in order to improve the community, like there should be like more families, like I mean like father and mom, you know, should be at home.
Oh, oh. to improve the community. So why are the fathers and mothers not together anyway?
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what he said. That's some of the things I agree with him.
All right, but if he says that and then you agree with it, you need to add on to it to explain why that phenomenon is happening in the first place. If it's such a problem, why are the men and women not together in these households? What's the problem?
Yeah, that's actually a good question too. Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all got to unpack everything instead of using bullet points to basically denigrate black society and get paid from it. That's what Jesse does. Jesse, he's basically finessing the white supremacists. Basically, his whole shtick is, yeah, the issues in the black community is because of them, not the good white people. That's all it is. That's a hustle. That's
Yeah.
yes. And I don't even knock the hustle. I always look at the people who co-signs it though. So when you and others start talking about, well, Myron Gaines had said something that was kind of cool, or Jesse Lee Peterson said something that was interesting, or Candace Owens said something that was interesting. You know what? That lets me know your real ideology. See, that's what I like about the Jessies and the other people, the folks who co-sign them. So that lets me know everything I need to know about how you feel about foundational Black Americans, sir. Huh?
Not actually. I'm just saying, like, I agree with you too.
Uh,
Because
uh-huh. Thank you so much. See, you want to know how some of these folks really think? Look at who they co-sign. Yeah, I got him out of here. I didn't want to hear all that babbling. You want to know how these people think? Look at who they retweet. Like sometimes somebody will call up here, one of these suspected white supremacists, and they're talking all nice, and then somebody hit me up like, hey man, this guy retweets Nick Fuentes. So if you let him keep talking, all of a sudden they start sounding like Richard Spencer. Uh, so you got to watch people. I want to see who you co-sign. Who are you co-signing? All right. Let me see who we got. Let's get I am who I am. Let's get this person. I am who I am. What's happening? Hop on in. I am who I am. Hop on in and unmute your microphone.
Thank you, Tariq. Much peace and blessings to your wife and your family. Like, oh my God, you are so powerful. You are so powerful, so unique, and so great in what everything that you've been doing. Like, that's why I tap in.
Love, appreciate
I
that.
don't want to say, I don't want to say the name, but I don't. Why can't y'all just get together and just like y'all could be so powerful together? Like,
Now, which one you
it,
talking about? Man or woman? Who you talking about?
it's a man. It's a man. DC. It's a man. You know. Yeah. Like, what is the deal? Like, you are so powerful. Y'all are so strengthened with knowledge and blessed with knowledge, and y'all are teaching the people and guiding the people. And I just wish to God that I'm like, if they collaborated together, they do not realize how much impact they could make.
Now, wait,
So,
now, which man is this? Who? What's the
I
initial?
I don't want to say his name because I
What?
ain't trying. Dane
I didn't.
Calloway. Dane Calloway.
Hell, no. Oh, I thought I thought you were talking about Umar. No, hell no. Dane Calloway? No, he's an idiot. Dane Calloway is a clown.
Why do you say that?
Really?
Yeah,
Dang.
I fill me in because I from fill me in, please. 'Cause I don't. In all honesty, I don't know your position on it. I don't know. All I know is it's kind of like a little like with the. I know you're both two intelligent, very intellectual, intelligent men, and like so. I don't understand why y'all can't just come together. Because I think it'd be big greater if y'all do. But can you break it down for me?
No, dude, this dude said Harriet Tubman was a creation of the government. It didn't really exist to some bullshit. Come on. Really? About that.
So you think that you believe like you're not with that?
Harriet Tubman was a real person. Do you think she was a creation of the government and didn't really exist?
No, I don't think that at all. But what I have heard outside of Dane Calloway is that she was like a railroad, underground railroad worker who just helped Black people get to their places legally. You know what I mean? It was like kind of like the it was kind of like the immigration stuff where black people had to sneak away from slavery. It wasn't that she was like leading people out of slavery, but she was like she worked for a railroad that ran underground. So she literally, basically, she just gave black people free passes, which is what black people should do for each other because the other races do it. You know what I mean? So I'm
No,
just trying.
no,
I'm really just trying to understand. Let me just say
what?
that first.
No, a railroad that ran underground.
Yeah, yeah, it was like a railroad. She was like a she because there were trains that did run underground, and
You
they
know what it
ran.
was? No, no, no. There was no underground train track. No, this is what I'm saying. The Underground Railroad was a metaphor. It was a network of people clicking up with each other to get freedom. There was no train tracks under the ground that people were sneaking up. See, this is what I'm saying with that Dane Calloway bullshit. See, it's way too much misinformation there. But all right, thank you, dear. Thank Good to see. God damn, good freaking grief, man. This is what I'm saying. No, I can't click with everybody because people be putting bullshit out, man. People be putting straight up bullshit. That's that damn. God damn. Dane Calloway's an idiot, man. That's what I'm saying. He's an idiot. This is a moron. He says the dumbest shit imaginable. It's like clickbait shit. It's dumb. Harriet Tubman didn't exist. She's a government figment of the imagination. It's just stupid ass shit. No, just because it's clickbait. This nigga just says dumb shit for clickbait. It's dumb as hell, man. Slavery didn't even exist. Shut up, man. The Underground Railroad, it went down to Narnia. Goodness. And I'm not trying to beat up on the sister who called up, but no. There was no underground, no train track that went under the ground. It wasn't. Oh, goodness. Because I know Dane be saying that type of shit. It wasn't. It wasn't. See, this, no. No. Good grief. Okay, Twizzle, let's get Twizzle in here. Twizzle, hop on, brother.
That was some of the weirdest shit I ever
Man,
heard. Trains underground. So you mean to tell me we had an underground railroad system? Man, come on. These people really caught up in this fanboy shit to where they just want to attach themselves to something to where they just jump on anything they heard. But I came up for the Captain Phillips cash rejects, these forehead Somalians with these run around here with tweet words talk about I am a citizen. They always kill me when they come with this bullshit. How they try to talk about we Black Americans don't have no culture because we don't have a tribe. Man, do you know what our tribe is? Man? And if any Somalian, African, Ethiopian, one of y'all here, our tribe is California. Our tribe is Michigan. Our tribe is Texas. Our tribe is New York, and all the states and countries and counties that our families come from. Those the tribes that we claim, and that's what we stand for, and that's what we fight for. This is not no regional shit, no ethnic shit to where we do sacrifices of goats, we sell pigs, and we have family fiestas where we sell our daughters off to some old ass men just for favors. We don't do that over here. This is a civilized country where we have families. We don't have tribes, you numbnuts, you Captain Phillips dirty sweatshirt. I get tired of them when they say that shit because they always, that is their number one argument that we don't have culture. Well, if we don't have culture, what is that y'all coming over here attaching yourselves to, claiming that y'all black, gaining our resources and gaining our benefits and categorizing us? You know what I'm saying?
mm,
That's all I want to say up here, T, because I get tired of these sweaty, starving motherfuckers who look like they're malnutrition, living off the goat milk, thinking they can taste something to us. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Them forehead, sweaty, funky Just tell him to put some shoes on, learn how to tie a bow knot right. You know what I'm saying? Love you, Tariq, man. Have a good night. And shout out to the family, young Coco Nisha, man. You know, I know she big now, so hey, good night,
My man,
player.
thank you so much. But yeah, the whole thing about culture doesn't mean tribe. Culture is not limited to a tribal affiliation. Culture is built through shared experiences, language, food, music, struggle, innovation, spiritual systems. We've had a distinct ethnoculture born from centuries of resilience here in the United States. We are a new ethnic group, just like Creoles, just like Haitians, just like Afro Brazilians. We are a new ethnic group. So yeah, we're not bunched off in a little village somewhere eating bushmeat. No, we have a whole damn nation within a nation to a certain degree. You understand? Look, foundational Black American culture is global popular culture. You understand? Let's get that shit straight. All of our music, hip hop, jazz, R&B, rock and roll, blues, street fashion, slang, dance, that's foundational Black American culture. It's so damn influential, everybody uses it. Nobody's using your little tribal culture over there that you only use. You think, oh, that's your culture because, yeah, you're the only one over there using a bird beak to give yourself a tattoo on your butt cheek or some bullshit. Y'all got some little thing that you only do in your village. Our culture is so phenomenal, it's so influential, the world jumps on it. That's the thing. Foundational Black American culture is global pop culture. Yeah, we have our own style of speaking. They call it AAVE. I call it Foundational Black American English. That everybody appropriates. They're always using our words and our terms and our slang. We have our own FBA spiritual systems, hoodoo, root work, Majara, which is all one and the same to a certain degree. That's something that we tied in with other religions and spiritual systems in order to have us spiritually grounded and strong. Another thing, the Black church, that's an FBA cultural institution. Our Black churches are very unique. There's nothing like the Black American church, nothing like it. And things that are like it are imitations of ours. Because with the Black church, we mix in a lot of the things from root work and hoodoo and conjure. We mixed a lot of that in with Black church culture. Family reunions is foundational Black American culture. People weren't doing no damn family reunions before we started doing it. We started doing that after slavery, gathering your family to reunite with your family, saying, hey, we're going to put up a notice. If you're part of this family, meet us by the creek on July 4th. We started that phenomenon of the family reunion. That's foundational Black American culture. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah, we even our names, we have cultural names. DeAndre, Latrell, Quoquo Nisha, all those names with the Q's in it. We got a lot of names. That's part of foundational Black American culture. Names with Q's in it. Why do we have Q's in our name so much? Because most European names don't have Q's in them. That's the least used letter in European names. So we, forging our identity, trying to be the opposite of what the Europeans put on us, we took that Q and put it in our names. LaQuisha, Shaniqua, Marquez, little cultural things like that. You see? So yeah, we are a unique culture. We are the culture. Let's be very, very clear about that.
Good way, good way.